I'm Bishop Jeff Haines, Auxiliary Bishop of the Archdiocese of Milwaukee. Welcome to our daily reflection. Today is Memorial Day, a day when we commemorate all of the soldiers who gave their very lives in defense of us and our country. And I want to remember one of my favorite soldiers today. His name was Kevin Christ. Kevin was a parishioner of mine at St. Francis Cabrini Parish in West Bend. He lived right across the street. He was a young man when I knew him, and quite a very special man. His parents were Liz and Glenn Christ. Very wonderful parents, beautiful family. Like I said, Kevin was special. He was an A student in high school. He was a musician, he was an athlete. But if you asked him, he'd say his most important role was to be the older brother. He was the oldest in the family. He had 4 younger brothers and 1 younger sister, and always felt it was his job to watch over them and protect them. After he graduated from college, UW-Madison, he entered the Marines. He was commissioned a captain and also became a pilot. He flew a Cobra helicopter. And he always said, again, his role was to protect people. He would fly above and watch out for his fellow Marines down on the ground in battle. He was deployed to Iraq twice. And the second deployment, he was stationed in the Al-Anbar province, which at that time was the most dangerous part of the battles in Iraq. And tragically, he was killed by mortar fire on December 18th of 2006. His funeral was at St. Francis Cabrini on December 29th. Very memorable, so heartfelt. People remembered him with such grace and honored him in his life and his sacrifice for us. What was very special, though, was when we left the church, as we were taking the casket out of the back of the church. This was a nighttime funeral. Very slowly coming up upon us was a helicopter. And it flew directly over the casket and shined a single spotlight on the casket and followed it all the way into the hearse. And then as the hearse took off, it followed the hearse and shined that same light upon it. And in the spirit of Kevin, flying the helicopter and protecting a Marine down on the ground below. Today in our gospel reading from John, again it's from chapter 16, the farewell discourse. It's getting closer and closer now to Jesus' sacrificial death. And the apostles say they're going to stand up for him and be beside him, but that Jesus knows that's not going to be the case. In fact, I want to read what he says. He says, "Behold, the hour is coming and has arrived when each of you will be scattered to his own home, and you will leave me alone. But I am not alone, because the Father is with me. I've told you this so that you might have peace in me. In the world you will have trouble, but take courage, I have conquered the world." Pretty much what Jesus is telling his apostles. He says, yeah, you're going to stumble, you're going to fall, but don't fall apart. Rather, get up, cling to me. I have conquered the world. I will protect you, and in me you will find peace. We're now at the point of dealing with the coronavirus pandemic that we're starting to reopen things. Businesses are starting up again. They're opening up bars and restaurants and even some social things. And it's nice that people are going to have an opportunity to get out, but I hope that we remember to stay safe, that we need to continue to be careful and follow the things that we did before in terms of the spatial distancing and the sanitizing and the hygiene things that'll keep us all safe. We need, in the spirit of people like Captain Christ and all those great soldiers who gave their lives to protect us, we now need to be protectors of others, especially the most vulnerable. So let's help them. Let's watch over them. Let's keep them safe. Please join us again for another daily reflection. In the meantime, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless you.